Good morning, THEDAS. Before this episode begins, we want to have a very important conversation with the audience to talk about SAG AFTRA a few days ago announced that they're going to be striking against the video games industry. And that is very important to us. We are massive fans of voice actors. I am a voice actor. We take these things very seriously. We here at Good Morning THEDAS wholeheartedly back SAG AFTRA, both during the movie actors strike and now during the video game acting strike. We are with the actors. That being said, it has not been asked of creators to stop creating, so the podcast will continue to come out unless SAG AFTRA asks us to stop. If that happens, the podcast will pause and will resume when we are allowed to. This industry means the world to us, it means the world to me, and we refuse to let these companies replace the people that we love and the profession that we love with AI, or treat us terrible in other ways, whether it's pay or hours or anything. So, as I said, for now, our work will continue, we'll keep going, but if the union asks us to cancel and stop everything, we will. Also, if you're watching the video portion of this podcast, you could see the statement from SAG AFTRA is on the display here, just so you all can see the official statement, what they've released so far. If you're on the audio portion, you can head on over to the YouTube to see it, because obviously I can't make you see video through audio. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys very much for coming by for this new episode. Please support the actors, and let's hop into the show. Good morning, THEDAS. Welcome back to the show. And today I am joined by two wonderful ladies, Erin
Hi, everyone.
and the wonderful Seeker Cat.
Hello.
And we are just bouncing off the walls excited to talk about this.
There was an extra excitement for me because the cast list was dropped on my birthday, so best gift ever. Thank you, Devinish team,
so
for that.
awesome.
And that was why they did it. It was the gift for you.
Yes, just to tell me that Solus is the same voice actor as Shocker.
What a surprise. None of us saw that coming.
Exactly.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna pull up the list and I'm gonna go through every single person on the list, and we'll just talk about them. How do we know them, if we know them at all? And just a nice little casual conversation about our excitement for this new team of awesome actors that honestly, they seem like they have like such a really good friendship and kinship from what I've seen online so far. So that makes me happy to tell that it tells me that they're also very, very excited, and it's awesome.
I like it when the people involved in the things I like also like each other in the things I like.
Exactly. Okay, so the person that we'll start with is we'll start off with the big one because everybody's really excited about this. We're starting with Erika Ishii. Erika Ishii is the voice of Rook, one of the many voices of Rook.
I'm so happy.
Erika's the American one, correct?
American.
Yes.
Yeah. 2 Americans and two Brits.
Yes, that's how they put it in the article. 2 options for US North American personalities and 2 from UK EU.
Yes.
So
yep.
There we go.
There you go. All right. So I don't know about y'all, but for me, I know Erika from Apex Legends as Valkyrie, a character that I love, a really awesome character. And
Anna Bray
Erica
from
does an
Destiny 2.
amazing job as Valkyrie.
Oh yeah.
It's
for sure.
it's exciting. I've noticed a lot of actors from Apex Legends are getting into a lot of new projects, which I think is really interesting considering Apex is not mainly a voice acting focused game.
No, but they do like to pick lots of interesting voices, so it makes it tracks that they would get a lot of work. For me, Erika Ishii, I know her mostly from her her tabletop stuff. So she's been on Critical Role and lots of those kind of projects. But a voiceover work, she actually took over from Jamie Chung as Anna Bray in Destiny 2. And she's just delightful as that character. She's always so warm and sweet, and it's hilarious because she and her robo sister are essentially Elsa and Anna from Frozen. But it took people a while to realize that, and I was like, guys, there's two sisters. One's called Anna, one's called Elsie, and they're on the ice planet. It's not that subtle.
That's really funny. I didn't know that. My Destiny 2 knowledge is not very high because I didn't play as much as most people have. But I do appreciate that. That is a good game, and that's an interesting character.
My other half can give you the crash course on all the Destiny lore, so I know way more than I should reasonably.
Aaron, how about you? What do you know Erica from?
The same as you two, and I'm adding. I loved playing the game Deathloop, and she plays. She voices the Dr. Evans in it, and I really, really, really like that character. So, in addition to all that,
I never
just adding a new voice in there. I recommend it.
I don't remember the character, so I must not have watched that much of it.
Yeah, I really like that character in it. So, and also because I'm very sensitive to voices and sound, I really love the range and the tone and everything that Erica has. So yeah, honey to my ears, honestly.
Yeah. I did just realize something though. I did a big dumb because one of Erica's most recent projects was in fact a David Gaynor project. Erica was Hermes in Stray Gods, and I just completely forgot about that. So I was like, oh, an actual tangential relationship to Dragon Age. So yeah.
Actually, I completely forgot as well. It's been a while.
I didn't know that at all. I bought the game. I haven't played it yet. I
own
it. I bought it just to support David.
Yes. They also just dropped the Orpheus DLC as well, which I've moved in the last 2 months, so I haven't had a chance to pick it up yet, but I do want to do it. And I know Erica is a big part of that, so that's cool.
All right, awesome. Let's move on to the next one because we have only so much time. I want to make sure we get through everybody. Next up, we have Jeff Berg. So
I'm not familiar with.
What's that?
I'm not familiar with Jeff. I was kind of surprised.
I am familiar with one of Jeff's roles. I played Battlefield 1, and I did play the campaign that he voices because the way Battlefield 1 works is there's multiple campaigns. His is definitely one of, if not my favorite. And his character's really cool. You know, he's the hotshot flyboy kind of thing. And he does an excellent job as it.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you, Aaron?
Speaking... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just going to say he's a very pretty man. Very pretty man.
Yeah, he's very handsome. So, Aaron, do you know anything about Jeff Berg? Because Seeker already said that she doesn't really know anything about him.
So I know the name mostly by some of Bioware and EA credits. I know he did some additional voices for Anthem.
Oh, really?
And while listening to his voice after the cast was revealed, I was I actually recognize this. I think I know one or two lines in Anthem that you actually voiced.
That's crazy. And, I had no idea.
It was also in Battlefront 2. One of the Imperial soldiers. Yeah, it was one of the Imperial soldiers. I don't remember the name of the soldier.
Apparently Davidson, as I'm on his IMDb at this moment.
Okay.
Although hilariously for me, I used to watch this show called Metabots. No one but me remembers Metabots, but that was apparently his first gig was working on Metabots, so that's
Ah,
delightful for me.
that's cool. I don't know what that is. So is it a
It's an anime where it was like you fight with like these little robot buddies. It was like pseudo between like Pokemon but with robots. But
okay.
it was pretty fun. Like it was also just in Persona 3 Reload, so that's cool.
Oh, okay. Wasn't I could be wrong, but
It was baby.
I don't know, is there somebody else on this cast also in Persona 3 Reload or just him?
Most of the cast are in Persona at some point. I guarantee.
Uh,
Like Matt Mercer's in 5. I can work through. I guarantee a lot of them are in Persona 3, a Reload specifically.
Okay, so well, that was a nice quick on Jeff Berg because we weren't too familiar
He's
with him.
mostly additional voices, so sadly. Hopefully this will get him more leading work though.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Mhm.
Okay, so next we'll okay, well, I'll let you take the reins on this one, Seeker. I know you really want to go ahead.
So the reason I initially obviously he's done a lot more stuff since that I've become
Well,
aware of.
who is it? Make sure you say the name.
This I'm getting to it. Is Mr. Alex Jordan, who is a delightful human being who got something of a of attention or notoriety, shall we say, in the release of Baldur's Gate 3, which he is in, because a bunch of articles were written about him about, oh, there's a guy specifically brought in to do the sex noises in Baldur's Gate 3. And he then immediately ran to his TikTok to say, I am a trained actor. I do more than just the sex noises in Baldur's Gate 3. And then he started listing off. Now, he's a very talented guy. He's done a lot of stuff and a lot of bigger projects. And the D&D show he's a part of with Ben Starr and Doug Cockle called Natural Six is hilarious.
I didn't
He's
know that was
a
the thing. That sounds
riot on
cool.
it. It's really cool, and him being just an utterly chaotic kobold rogue who can't read is so funny. And yeah, so I heartily recommend, especially if you're a fan of Ben Starr and Doug Cockle as well, because they're also really funny. Also, Holly Bennett's on that show. And yeah, so he's just very funny, but I just insisted on being the one to introduce him because I will never get over introducing Alex Jordan as that guy who does the sex noises in Baldur's Gate 3.
You'll have to send me the link for that show because that sounds awesome.
I absolutely will. Natural Six, yeah.
So for me, I know Alex Jordan as Mr. Hands in Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah.
That's my introduction. Well, actually, no, correction. Before that, I actually knew Alex Jordan for a role that I love that not enough people played, which is he played Asher Forrester in the Game of Thrones game.
I love that game.
I love that game so much. He's fantastic in it. But after that, I might have played him in something else that I don't know of. But Game of Thrones and then Mr. Hands. And
Sherlock Holmes in the Sherlock Holmes games.
I have not played that.
I don't know if he's in all of them.
There's a lot of them.
Devil's Daughter, he's in. There's another one. He's also in Pillars of Earth.
It's in The Awakened, I think, but not in the last one.
Possibly. I'm just scrolling through them.
Yeah.
Demon Souls, he's the hero in that. Biomutant.
Yep.
These are things I've actually heard of. Dying Light 2. He's in Warhammer a lot. Like a lot.
There's a whole lot of shit that I haven't played.
Oh, bless his little heart. He was several voices in Gollum. You poor boy.
Oh no.
He was in Final Fantasy 16, which
he was in a really cool little indie horror game called Ad Infinitum. It was one of the monsters' voices, I think.
I've heard of it. I have not played it.
Honestly, it's really classic. Nothing out of the ordinary for a horror game, but decent, like really decent.
Nice.
And he was in Amnesia the Bunker. Because I was like, this is not a French person trying to be a French person.
I've watched some gameplay in that game. I watched a lot of speed runs.
But I also know
I haven't played it.
I also know that there's an upcoming game called The Altars, which was hilariously featured right after the article for Veilguard in IGN, I believe it was.
Yep.
So he was very proud of that. So
It looks very interesting. Okay. Okay. So let's go on to the next one. Next up we have Brian E. Corrigan, who I personally, I don't know anything about them besides that they're
I
in
was gonna say,
Baldur's Gate 3 as a Keen. But honestly, I
Nine
don't
Fingers.
remember interacting with Keen in the entire game.
Yeah, Nine Fingers. She's kind of hard to stumble on unless you're looking for her specifically. Nine Fingers is great. She's got a small role, but she can get involved with oh god, what is her name? Moll's storyline if you're paying attention to Moll. But what surprised me with Bryony was she's a British theatre actor who's mostly known for comedy. Specifically, if anyone's familiar with the X Went Wrong stage shows, such as Peter Pan Went Wrong, that kind of thing. They're these very insanely well choreographed shows that are basically designed to look like other shows if everything fucked up. The Peter Pan one is especially hilarious, where at one point a stage light drops on Tinkerbell's head and she's unconscious for half of the show. And they just have to go on, because the show must go on, pretending like Tinkerbell is there. There's another one they did that was kind of like a Agatha Christie style murder mystery, and one of the actresses is stood next to a door. They're like, "Oh, darling, what should we do?" And the door opens directly in her face, and she collapses unconscious. Whilst the other actor in the scene is stood there horrified, and all he can do is say his next line, which is, "Darling, don't be hysterical."
I think I've seen this too. I'm pretty sure I have.
It's very good and very funny, but Bryony was one of the founding members, it seems. So I'm glad to see that she's getting more work in, especially in video games and voice acting, because that definitely behooves to a lot of theatre skills.
Aaron, how about you? What do you know anything about Bryony?
Yeah, because I watched it was the Goes Wrong show that I watched, and she plays a lot of different character in it. So yeah, knew her mostly for comedy stuff. So very looking forward to hear what it's gonna do with, I don't know, a more serious Rook or a more aggressive Rook rather than just the purple, because we're gonna have the purple options. So I'm really curious about that.
Nice. All right, cool. Let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have
the companions.
Yeah. Next up, we have the voice actor for Scout Lace Harding, Allie Hillis.
Allie's back!
Yeah.
I love Allie. Allie's a sweetie pie.
Yep.
Everybody here has played or watched stuff with Allie in it.
Yeah.
Liara.
I mean, we all know each other because of a game where we knew her.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's the reason she's in it.
More than one, actually, because Mass Effect. Hello!
Yeah, Mass Effect 3. She as Liara. We have they said Harding in Inquisition. Everybody knows Allie.
In the upcoming Mass Effect game as well, so yeah. She's the only one who survived the franchise, apparently.
Yeah. So yeah, we all know and love Allie. Allie, we're so excited to have you come back. And does anybody have anything else they want to say before we just move on to the next one? Because
just that we love Allie, and it's not because we don't love her that we're not speaking more about her.
This is just entirely a self-indulgent little wish of mine, but because it didn't happen in Inquisition, I'm kind of hoping at one point she gets splattered with like blue paint, just as like a little joke of like, oh, Liara is blue and now Lace is blue. Hold it a second.
All right. Well, all right. Next up, we have I've heard his name said a few times, but I'm going to say it what I believe is how it's spoken, is Ike Amadi, who was Javik in Mass Effect 3, one of the best companions.
Oh yeah, one of the most baller lines in the entire franchise is stand amongst the souls, the ashes of a trillion souls, and ask the ghosts if honor matters. Like, well, shit, Javik, I was just having my breakfast, but now I guess I'll contemplate that now.
A fun fact about that line, nothing to do with the actual game, but I used that line in an audition and I got hired.
Woo! So you owe Ike Amadi a job in a weird way. Oh,
Well, whoever wrote it, at least.
oh yeah. Partial credit.
Apparently, Ike was also in Halo 5. I don't know which character, but that's cool. Halo is one of my favorite franchises, so that's exciting. He was also in Spider-Man, which is all I don't
Yes.
know who he is in each one of these games.
No,
I know who
he
is.
was in
He's the Prowler.
he was in both. I
Yeah.
don't remember the name of the one he voiced in the first one, but I remember the one for the second game. It
He's
was
in Miles Morales. They brought him in for Miles
Yeah,
Morales
it's-
and Spidey too, because he's in both. He's Aaron.
Aaron-
He's Uncle Aaron.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, he's the uncle, and he was also voicing a character in SWTOR.
Ah,
I don't
Everyone-
remember the name, honestly,
Why would
because
you? There's too many.
there's too many names. Like
Too many.
this MMO is amazing, but way too long.
I remember watching that. Oh, he's also Earthbreaker Groon in Legend of Vox Machina, which I didn't know.
that's cool.
Yeah, that's great, because especially since he gets dubbed a lot by fans as Earthbreaker Groot because of a joke that Travis Willingham made in session. So yeah, if someone says Groot, that's what they're referencing.
And
Unless they just
also,
misheard the name.
he's also one of the first that we knew about, thanks to the BTS video a few years ago already.
Yes!
So like, no surprise there, but I remember the For the Wardens line, and I was yes,
Yeah.
bring
Yes,
back my
you're
Warden
Warden!
back. And I'm sorry,
Thank
he
God!
gets his character gets the Griffin. I'm biased.
It's a baby Griffin. How is that not immediately going to win me points? He's also Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat. I don't know anything about Mortal Kombat, so and general. Oh yeah, so
I know
anyone
that,
knows
and that's
about
awesome.
that is also awesome. In Halo Infinite, he's Atriox. That means nothing. to me.
Oh, okay, he's Atriox.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. He's also in Apex Legend. He's Sia.
Damn, this
he was
guy's
Nick Fury
everywhere.
At one point. He was in Death Stranding. Oh, the poor boy got roped into Starfield. We won't hold that against him. Fallout 76 Wastelanders. He was Crunch Bandicoot. That's so funny. Of course, he voiced Martian Manhunter. He was also in Shadow of War. Probably as some orcs.
Yeah,
he was
probably
in
one of the
Andromeda as a guy called as Tavos, who I don't remember at all, but I trust that he's in there at some point. Final Fantasy 15, character in World of Warcraft Legion, Fallout 4, Halo 5, Spartan Jameson Locke.
Oh, he's the voice of Locke?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. I honestly, I thought the voice of Locke was the same as the face actor for Locke. I thought they were both Mike Coulter, but apparently not. Okay, well, that's I think that's enough for Ike.
Okay. We like Ike.
All right, let's go on to the next one. Another person who was revealed multiple years ago, Ji Young Han from
so happy.
Stuff that I don't know. I don't know anything about Ji Young Han. So, does anybody else know anything about Ji Young Han?
So, there's one show that is actually like kind of animation show that's called Kipo. And she voiced Song Ok that I really love. I recommend Kipo for everyone. That like this is a really cute and very wholesome show. I really love it. So
Erica's also in Kipo, aren't they? I'm fairly certain they are.
That's probable. I don't remember everyone. I remember vividly Ji Young because loved it. Probably one of my favorite characters. But you have like the main character is played by Karen Fukuhara.
Ooh,
yes.
I love
So,
Karen
yeah.
Fukuhara.
So yeah,
we
go
love
watch
her.
this show. Just a little
Nice.
thing out there.
All right. Anything else to say about Ji Young Han, Seeker?
Also, Sentinel Dax in Anthem.
Oh,
Santa
okay.
Clarita Diet, which is hilarious, and I love that show. That was great. So I don't remember her being it, but I think I do remember her character very fleetingly because she got memed, so it stuck in my brain a bit more. Yeah, she was great. So
All
I can't
right.
wait to see more of her.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and also we know that we meet Balara first, so we should be getting
Yes.
a
Yeah,
lot
And
more.
again,
we'll be
the
hearing a whole lot of
very
Ji Young Han.
the very few that we heard already gets me very excited because Belara sounds just wholesome.
Okay. All right, let's go on to the next one. Next up we have Jessica Clark as Nev.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I know another person I know absolutely nothing about.
Oh.
I know of True Blood, which is apparently what Jessica
Yes.
is known for.
Yes.
Yes.
But other than
Lilith.
that, nothing. Don't know anything about them.
So you have a not so great show, not a show that I really enjoy, but her character was one of the rare that I liked in the Dollmaker. But you have a short film of Alien that's called Alien Harvest,
Yeah.
and she plays a character named Hannah in it. Kind of cool. Kind of
Nice.
cool. So yeah, very excited to hear like more of Nev. I knew the voice when I listened to the when we were watching the gameplay, but I couldn't pinpoint who it was.
Yeah, I have.
So you're very
I
excited
know
for that.
nothing about them at all. So, Seeker, how about you?
I was gonna say outside of True Blood and Lilith, I don't know know her from too much, but I did see that she's an out lesbian, so that's cool. We
Hell
stand
yeah, brother.
the LGs and the Vs and the Ts here, and the Qs and the Is and the As. So yeah, I was just like, sweet. I only know you for one role, but I stand you being here. She's and not to put too fine a point in it, she's fucking gorgeous. It's just like, damn.
To be
Okay.
fair, we have a cast of some hot people going.
Oh yeah, there's so
They're
many
all
hot people in
very
this show.
gorgeous.
If I was ever in a room with all of them, I would just stand there and sweat nervously and just try not to embarrass myself. You people are good looking. Oh, did I say that out loud? Shit.
Oh god. Okay. Well, let's go on to the next. We have Jin Malley or Jin Maley. I assume it's Maley because there's only one L. I don't know.
I believe so. Yes.
I'll say Maley.
I believe it's Jim Maley. Yeah.
Jin Maley, who another person I know nothing about. I have not watched Star Trek Picard. I've heard.
I
have heard a mix of good and bad things about the show, but that's from people who are either really obsessed with Star Trek or not. So, I'm not familiar at all. Huh?
I am definitely a Star Trek nut. So I definitely can understand a lot of criticisms about the show Picard itself. However, season 3 is literally worth skipping to.
I've heard
that. And Jin Maley is in season 3 as Ensign Kova Rin Esmar, who also goes by they them pronouns.
Yep, and that's one of the best character of the season.
Oh, for sure. Literally, I was like, I want all of the new ensigns to come back in a future show because there's a big push for what the fans have dubbed as Star Trek Legacy, which is basically a show we have invented. They're just like, we demand this be a thing, and because it's Star Trek and this happens and the internet is a thing, it's apparently there's literally discussions about it, so it's closer to manifesting than you may realize. So fingers crossed that Jin gets more work in the Star Trek franchise because they were really fucking good.
All right, cool. All right, Aaron, did you already say your piece or?
I agree. Like I know Jin mostly for Picard, and I love the character they play. So yay!
All right then. Let's go next. We have Nick Borain, who will be playing Emmerich. And
I've seen many silly pictures on the Twitters.
Some people might recognize him for a very, very recent show. Because he appears in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian show.
I actually
it's-
haven't seen it yet. I heard it's good though.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I
just
looked it up because I was like, "Who is that voice?"
Kronos!
Yeah.
It's freaking
Yeah.
Kronos!
I knew it was Kronos, obviously, because I read the books. But like when I was just like, "Who is the actor voicing that?" Because I don't recognize the voice. So I am delighted that Emmerich. He's also South African, which is not an accent we've necessarily had in the franchise before, to my knowledge. Well, I suppose Gideon Emery is South African, but he goes for a slightly more neutral accent. So I don't know what he's obviously we don't know what he's voicing Emmerich as accent wise, but it's just like, surprising amount of South Africans gets roped into the cast, I guess.
Yeah, I am
And of course
only
he was in District 9. Of course he got in District 9 because he's
District
South
9 is
African. So
fantastic.
every South African actor was in District 9. It's a fact.
Okay. I only know Nick Barain from Call of Duty. I never played as his character. I've only seen clips and I have played the game, so I know Nick and I've heard his voice. But that's about it.
Oh crap, I do know him from something.
Oh, what else?
Black Sails. He was Peter Ash in Black Sails. So he was only in like 5 episodes, but they were like really good episodes and really plot punchy episodes. And he was a big part of that, and he was really good in those episodes. So yeah, I'm delighted. I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, I've actually never seen Black Sails, but I've heard really good things about it.
It's so good.
All right.
Gay pirates. Like, you love gay pirates. Gay polyamorous pirates. It's so good.
All right. Next, Zach Mendez, another person who I know of the things that he's in, but I have not heard anything. I have not or seen anything that he's in.
I only heard his voice once, and for a very small character, because he's playing yeah, like I even had like to open my game and be, where do I see this person? Because I don't recall. So I went to null save to try to find that character, and I found Hax. But yeah, it's more of an unknown voice to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just very curious to see what kind of accent Lucanus is gonna have. Because from what we understand, Antiva is supposed to be more Italian-ish. So I wonder if it's gonna be more of a Italian or a Spanish / South American accent.
Considering how inspired it is by Venice and Venetian culture, I would highly assume that it's very... considering John Curry described Zevran when he was pitched to him as a sexed-up Inigo Montoya, I am assuming that's kind of the vibe we're getting, especially as very shockingly quickly, really, a clip someone found of Zach Mendez with a Spanish accent, or a Spanish... Italian accent, and just like, this is what Lucanus is gonna sound like. It's like, I like, my ears like, that is like honey on my brain. I can approve of this.
You can also find some videos where Zach is doing several type of voices. Specifically one when it seems to be a like audition like tape with a more deep voice. And I was okay, look how it is. Okay, gotcha.
Hey buddy, hey, how you doing? How you doing?
I know everybody is very excited about the bisexual disaster.
Yes, well, they're all bisexual. Of course. Yes, but listen, in a game filled with you can romance anyone because your gender identity can be anyone, to have one particular character described as the bisexual disaster is like, yes, that's my boy, that's my man. Sign me up. So yeah, very excited to hear what it's gonna be, especially knowing the background with the character. I'm very intrigued.
I, like everybody else, am very excited to see what Zach brings to Lucanus.
Yes.
All right. Next up, we already mentioned them, but Matthew Mercer as Manfred. I am so excited for this. Oh my god.
Like, I kind of wish, no need to visit Matt Mercer, honestly, we all know, like, a king, but the idea of, I don't know how Manfred is gonna behave, But I so wish that when you come back to the lighthouse, it's gonna be something like, hey, I just cleaned everywhere. Take your shoes down. Take your shoes off.
I
I
just
kind
need,
of want this
yeah.
attitude, like this fun and like kind of like free attitude. I hope it's gonna be something like that. I think it might be, and that's gonna be so fun with Matthew.
Yeah, like the long suffering. Oh, can you please not track mud everywhere? Considering also because it's Matt freaking Mercer, and as someone intimately familiar with Critical Role, it's like there is literally no shortage of voices he could be using for Manfred.
Exactly.
I remember at one point realizing that he played Vickrell in Destiny 2, who's like this big, deep. I can't do the voice because obviously but like deep voice and like talks like a monster voice. And I only realized because Matt started doing it for one of the characters in Critical Role. I was like, "God, a second. You know that was you. How did you also creep into that? Considering he's also the player character in Destiny 2 as well, which is doubly funny. But I just need him to say, "How do you want to do this?" or something to that effect. Or even for maximum nerdage, you just come back to the lighthouse at one point and he's just playing D&D or trying to DM for like some rats or something. Fade rats. Do we have rats in the Fade? Discuss.
All right. Okay. So we are down to the last two. Both people we are very, very much acquainted with.
Yes, my love, my love, my love.
And I'm just lumping them together because everybody knows them, everybody loves them.
Yes.
Banan.
Yes. No, the first is our personal egg. Gareth David Lloyd is returning as Solus.
My love is back.
Yeah.
Considering I literally met him last year and I was like, I still believe Salus could be redeemed because I am incapable of being remotely chill around people I admire. And he was very lovely, and his kids were drawing on his headshots and like his signing things. So he was like auctioning them off. It was like Solus with like a little goatee and shit. It was adorable.
That's cute.
He's just a very lovely person to be around. Just very nice.
Yeah. Like the voice of Solus is the reason I switched romance after the few like first minutes of the games.
Considering literally I've been a fan of Gareth since Torchwood, so that's 2004.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have to remember that when I watched show back then, it was not in original language.
I know.
And,
I'm not disputing that.
I was aiming for Colin, and then I just had to quickly before more come through, and I'm like, okay, I might switch. You already get me there, and again, we have been hearing Solus since the 2018 trailer, but just hearing that voice again in a gameplay, shivers, and I'm like, yes, please. Like
I
that's,
especially love. I don't remember because they've had so many little trickle trailers over the years. I can't remember exactly which one that was called, but the one where we got a clip of Gareth speaking is like
the BTS video, yeah.
Yeah, they called me the Dreadwolf, or they call you when all this is done. And the way he says that is just like, what's the conversation? I need to know. But the one thing I will just say briefly is when I met Gareth and I said, I still believe Solus can be redeemed. He said, oh, you can make choices. And like, I wanted to imagine like some little stars on the choices. And I thought, it's not a Dragon Age game unless you can spectacularly fuck up. So
Look, from the few info that we have, sometimes listening to advice is not gonna be the best choice. I'm like, Solus, no, don't do this to me, not again.
Considering like, because I think all of us collectively as a fandom have been staunchly of the opinion that Solus is either going to die or he's going to be redeemed.
We talked about this in the very last one, so yeah.
Kind of the broad camps of like redemption or death, because or death by redemption, kind of one of those camps, really.
Dragon's heart.
at least with the way that was said to me, it's also been implied, oh no, there's multiple camps. So I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
I couldn't ask him to elaborate because obviously he wasn't fucking going to. But that certainly left an impression on me. So yes, heartily recommend going meeting Gareth, Sweetie Pie. Go buy his merch and his cameos.
All right.
Yes.
All right, and finally, we're gonna end it on the absolutely amazing Brian Bloom, who is returning as Varric.
Oh, that again. Hearing this in it was the trailer even just yes Varric again narrating the story. I just want to know, Varric, did you write the Inquisition book?
Well, he did, yes. He gives it to Cassandra at the end. This shit is weird.
You know what
Yeah,
just came
but
into my
I
head?
want to know how many books we have.
To be fair,
Brian-
that could easily be a multiple part game, multiple part book series.
Brian Bloom has been playing Varric for what? It's got to be almost like what, 15 years?
Uh,
Has it been that long?
13, because
13.
the Dragon Age 2 was out in 2011.
Yeah, 13
I didn't realize he was actually in the first Mass Effect. It was Simon Atwell, who I don't remember off the top of my head.
Oh yeah. Oh jeez. Okay.
Alex
He's in a
Shepard
lot
in
of good shit.
Silent Hill Homecoming, which I did not know was him.
Isn't he in another Mass Effect as well as a different character?
Yeah, he's in Origins too as Lesky. Like he betrays you. Oh, he's also Keiji. He's
Yes.
Kasumi's boyfriend.
That's what it
yeah,
was.
okay.
I knew it was
forgot
somebody
that.
else. That's who
Yeah.
it was.
Is
Okay.
Varric in 2011. That was when he first played Varric. So he's been playing for 13 years.
Hell yeah, that's my boy.
And now he's about to die.
Probably.
No, look.
I'm sorry, Nimble. I'm sorry. I'm just joking. Or am I? And also he's been the male trooper in Star Wars: The Old Republic, which is
Yep.
you know the trooper player voice.
And I mean, he's Captain America in the Midnight Suns as well.
Yes.
Just remember
I am
that.
I am playing Midnight Suns at the moment.
Oh, it's
I
so
know.
good.
Because
It's such a good game.
I am that
Underrated
person-
game.
Oh,
Underrated game.
so underrated. It is my perfect cozy game. I love it so much. But I am that person that wanders around the Abbey going, shut up, Steve. No one wants to hear from you, Eric. Shut up. Because I love them, but I do also love in that particular game how they just decided, oh, how can we make Peter Parker stand out? I know, we'll crank up his ADHD. And it's just like, that boy is like bouncing off the freaking walls. And I'm just like, okay, buddy. Can you come down the ceiling now? I know you're literally Spider-Man and this is a thing, but yeah, it's just funny to jump from his characterization in Spider-Man PS4 to Midnight Suns.
Speaking about Spider-Man, he's also Taskmaster in the first one.
Yes, he is.
So
And he was also Taskmaster in the Avengers game as well, wasn't he?
I don't know. I didn't play the Avenger game that much. I played a lot of the two Spider-Man's game. So I know it was Taskmaster in the first one.
The only
Speaking
thing
of
that
superheroes.
Midnight Suns was missing was romance.
Yeah. Well, here is the thing. They said, Firaxis said they were going to have romance, but the thing was, canonically, they were like, it was too much of a headache to try and figure out a point in time where all of these fuckers were single. And so they just said, you know what, if you want to read your friendships with them as romantic, by all means. So as far as I'm concerned, we are one big pocket dimension polycule. Who's also Black Mask in the Arkham series. Taskmaster.
His list goes on for years.
Yeah, he plays Captain America a lot, which is a shame because every single time, I don't know if it's just a Midnight Suns thing, but the writing for Steve in that, I'm just like, oh, Steve, shut up. I can't stand him every single time he talks. It's the one character. Everyone else, I'm like, oh, I love these guys. But every time Captain America opens his mouth, I'm like, shut up, Steve.
But yeah,
right.
like very happy to have Ryan back, and
Yeah,
very,
we love Brian.
Very excited about the cast in general. This is a really cool cast.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
it's
extremely
so cool.
exciting.
And they deserve all the praise, all the love, because they do an amazing job.
They do.
All right, so that is everybody. That's the whole cast that we have so far. Besides, like all the countless people that we're gonna see show up, I'm sure. And I'm sure we'll get some.
Give me my Kate Mulgrew and my Claudia Black.
Yeah.
Please,
I need them.
We need our
please bring
Ramon to
bring
Karam.
Alex back. Bring my Alex back. I want my Inky.
Yes. Well, we know.
Well, that's confirmed,
Considering
isn't it?
Alex immediately went on Twitter and was like, "Oh, this! I'm so glad everyone's congratulating me." You know, she was like, "I've been drinking, but I can't say the thing that I'm in," and it was literally just after Veilguard got the big name. So it was just like, Alex, you might want to work on your timing if you're going to be vague about something.
They just probably say that she couldn't say anything.
I
So
know.
she
I love
didn't.
Alex. Yeah, technically. Also, for you know, because then we've got to assume that all our Inkies are coming back, which is doubly fun because, of course, we have Sumali Montano, Harry Patton, and John Curry. And what's notable about John Curry is that he's also Zevran. So, of course, if John Curry is on the cast list, it means in all likelihood Zevran is coming back. And if they don't bring him back just to fix his face, I need his face fixed after what you did to him in DA2. Please. Give me my Silver Fox sexy Zevran, please. He's earned it.
All right.
I don't care if he's dead in your playthrough.
All right. It's okay. All right, with all that being said, it's time for us to get going. We've been going for about 50 minutes now. And yeah, and we got through all the topics, so we're looking good. Okay, we'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for stopping by and listening to us, and we'll see you later, THEDAS.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye.